Hello, my name's Michelle. I'm a dispensing optician with OXSIGHT, and for World Sight Day, if you would like to have any questions answered, please feel free to send them in for me. In terms of what sort of questions you want to ask, it might be about OXSIGHT, it might be about the glasses, about what we do, about being a dispensing optician, low vision. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So the first question that I've been asked is from Paul from Cardiff. Paul wanted to know what qualities do you need to have to be a good dispensing optician? Okay, so the question, I would probably say you need to be able to listen really well. You do get a lot of information, certainly as you've been dispensing. People want to tell you everything about what they need, so you need good listening skills. And also then you probably need to be able to solve some problems for them. So the people often come to see you looking for a solution, and so having that ability to problem solve is really helpful. And it can be a little bit challenging sometimes, but you know, really it does test your brain a little bit. Okay, so we've got a question from let's have a look, from Sammy. Sammy wanted to know how long have OXSIGHT been around for? Okay, so well, OXSIGHT started in 2010, and it started at Oxford University, and they started to have a think about how they might be able to help people with low vision. And they started to develop products which might be suitable for people with tunnel vision. By 2016, they had a product that they could take to market, and those glasses we now are selling. We've been selling them since 2018, and we have two devices. We have a device called Prism, and we also have a device called Crystal. Both of those are designed with tunnel vision in mind. So if you have got peripheral vision loss, you would perhaps benefit from the glasses. We would need to do a demonstration for you just to be able to see if the glasses would help. We would also need to see your prescription and perhaps have a conversation with you as well, just to assess your level of vision. And so then we can have a think about where and when we can do that demo for you. And so we've got a question come from a gentleman called Matt Thorne. Okay, and he has said that his mum, she has AMD. Could the glasses help? As I've already just mentioned, the glasses are designed for people with some remaining central vision, so with tunnel vision and with some remaining central vision. So unfortunately, if you have AMD, it does affect your central vision. So this particular type of glasses wouldn't be suitable. Obviously, we are moving forward with technology, and it would be something in the future that we would be looking to help with. So perhaps, Matt, if you keep looking on our website, we'll have something in the near future that would help your mum. The next question. So Sally White, she has asked, I have an opticians in the Northwest. How do I become a distributor? So Sally, what I would probably suggest is that either myself or one of the other dispensing opticians, there are 4 of us, or our business development manager comes to see you. What we'd be looking for is somebody who shares our core values around dispensing the glasses and also helping people with low vision. So, you know, we'd obviously want to meet you in person and see how you know, how you thought, you know, what you thought of other glasses, and how, you know, your patients on your books, how it would help them. Okay. So a question from Joe Young. So Joe has said, I have seen an article on the BBC. Do these glasses work for people with Ushers? My cousin has this and is based in Chichester. So Joe, yes, you're right. We have had a young lady recently who featured on the BBC. And she did have Usher syndrome, and we went to meet Alice, and she tried our glasses, and they worked very well for Alice, and she has a pair of the glasses now. I've also just done a demonstration for a gentleman who has Ushers up here. He was in Grimsby, and he tried the glasses, and again, absolutely worked so well for him. So yeah, I mean, we'd obviously need to see a little bit more information, have a look at your cousin's prescription, maybe speak to your cousin. And in terms of visiting them, we would want one of our dispensing opticians to perhaps visit your cousin, maybe a charity if he uses the services of a local charity, or we might have one of our clinical partners based nearby, and he could go and visit them there. We would want to do a demonstration, which is a free demonstration, for him to try the glasses and just see if he would feel the benefits for them. So let's have a little look. So so this one is from Connor. So Connor's just put, how do I arrange a demonstration in the glasses? I'm based in London. So Connor, you're well placed in London, because we do actually have a regular clinic at the R&IB on Judge Street. So what we probably want to do is get in touch with you and maybe arrange for you to come to the R&IB and meet one of our dispensing opticians. And try the glasses. Obviously, it'd be interesting to know what eye condition that you have, and you know, how best the glasses might be able to help you. Okay, I'm just going to take a drink of water. Lots of talking. Okay, so Lawrence Arnold has asked, what's the difference between Prism and Crystal? So yes, we do have 2 devices, and the difference between them is that the Prism has an occluder. So an occluder will completely block out any light, so from above, from the sides, from underneath the glasses. So if you are particularly light sensitive, the occluder, the Prism device, will really help you. Crystal is our device, which it doesn't have an occluder, but what it does have is a removable shade. So you've still got the benefit of having some of the light blocked out, but you can then remove the shade and you're conversing with people, and you can feel that you're more included in the conversation. You can have more eye contact. It will give you that peripheral sort of vision as well, because you can see out the sides, so you can actually look beyond the screens. So I've got the Crystal here, so perhaps if I show you what we mean. So the Crystal as it is, it's got the shade on here, so that's the camera, and the camera will then project onto the 2 little screens in front of the pupils there. So when you the shade on, the patient looking through the screens can then see either side. So it just makes them feel like they're in the room a little bit more, so they can converse with people. And as I said before, eye contact, it's really important. You know, it's makes people feel more comfortable. You know, they can see the person they're talking to's eyes, and you know, the person wearing the glasses as well, they can see beyond the screens. Okay. So we have got a couple of questions that are coming through. So so Dave and Susan Heaton, how long before these are accessible in the USA? And what I would say to you, Dave and Susan, is that we have actually been seeing some patients from America, but they have been coming over here to see us. At the moment, we do have the regular clinic in the RNIB in London. So certainly if anybody is interested in trying the glasses from America, it's definitely worth getting in touch with us. Obviously, we'd like to speak to you on the phone, find out more about your eye condition, and then perhaps if we could have some information around your prescription. And then if you were coming over to London, you know, if you were coming over on a trip, it might be worth incorporating a visit to the RNIB to have a look at the glasses. Usually a demo would take an hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah, I don't think there's any plans yet for us to go stateside, but certainly, as I say, we have had several customers from America come and see us here. Okay. So Deb Woods, do you have anything in development for macular degeneration? As my mother-in-law has it and my husband is in the early stages of it. It's certainly something that we are working on. We are looking to have a device in the marketplace. Obviously, it's quite different to the device that we have at the moment. But yes, watch this space, Debs. If either your mother-in-law or your husband would like to register their interest, if they wanted to contact our customer care line, so the telephone number is it's 01865 580 255. We can complete a consent form with them, and when this device is up and running, perhaps they would come and try it for themselves. We've got a question from Helen Aldridge. Do you visit support groups? I work with a charity in the Southwest. So yes, Helen, yeah, we do visit a lot of support groups, and we are always happy to come out and meet the group. So whether that's meeting the volunteers or meeting the service users, the people that work there and give advice, we can do that a number of ways. We can come along to a coffee morning if you're having one. If you would like to have a demo day where we can actually come with the device and we can talk to people and do fairly quick demos there, you know, with them. You know, we can do presentations. So if it is something that you would like us to do, Helen, please don't hesitate. Just get in touch with us. As I say, there's 4 dispensing opticians. We're located all around the country, and we do travel far and wide. So yeah, we could quite happily come down to the Southwest and visit you there. So I have a gentleman called Victor John Andrew Mysud. And so Victor, you have retinitis pigmentosa and you live in Canada, and you're wondering whether these would benefit you. So yes, it's in terms of RP, so retinitis pigmentosa, because the glasses are designed with some usable central vision still. You know, generally speaking, if you have retinitis pigmentosa, there is a good chance that these glasses would work for you. We'd also be looking to have a look at your prescription, maybe see how much remaining sight there is, so a field test if you have one. Obviously, the tricky is that you live in Canada. But as I said before, we've had a number of patients come over to see us, and they've visited us in the RNIB in London, but also they've come to our offices in Oxford as well. So certainly if it's something that you are interested in, please get in touch with us. You can email us, you can phone, and we'll get a bit more information from you. Okay, so these questions are coming in thick and fast. So let's have a little look. And I just noticed that Dave Steele's joined us. Thanks, Dave. That's great. So Dave's saying how much he recommends us. So brilliant. Thank you, Dave. So Deb Woods, do you have anything in development for macular degeneration? Oh, I've spoken about that one, Deb. And Roland Arafan, is it true that these glasses came from Oxford University? So yeah, so Stephen Hicks is he is still working for us, and he is in our tech hub down in London. So it was Stephen who originally started to develop the glasses, and so yes, they did come from Oxford University, and they are now obviously we're based in Oxford, but the tech hub is down in London. Okay, so a question from Twitter user Philip Extra. So I'm doing A-levels and am interested in low vision. How do I go about becoming an optician? Okay, so let's have a little think. So with, in terms of being an optician, I'm guessing you mean a dispensing optician like myself. I would have a think about which way you want to do it, because there's several ways. So you can go to college and you can study full time, and you can do that over 3 years. But then you would usually do a year pre-reg in an optician's. And then you can go to college part-time. So you might be working 4 or 5 days in practice as a trainee dispensing optician, and then you could go to college 1 day a week. But that's the route that I took. It's quite a lot of hard work, but again, it's over 3 years, and yeah, it's very interesting. There is the option as well of being able to do the course remotely, so you can do it online, and then obviously if you wanted to be an ophthalmic optician, you would want to go to study at university. Okay, but good luck anyhow. It's a very interesting career to be involved in. And then we have Samantha Holt. If I bought the glasses, how long would it take to get on with them, and do you get ongoing support? So yes and yes. So Samantha, yes, they do take a little bit of time to get used to, but it's like anything new. You would just need to build up your wearing time with them. So we would actively encourage you to start off with fairly short periods of time to wear them, and then, you know, gradually build upon that. We do offer a lot of ongoing support. So we have a customer care team. So Hayley and Sophia are at the end of the phone. You can email them. You can online chat with them. Any concerns, anything that you want to raise with them and help, they would obviously give you plenty of help. And let's have a look. So the next one, Hilary Benton. My mum sent me an article about a girl that had lost her left peripheral vision after a stroke. Do your glasses help with this? So yes. So when you have a stroke, it can affect your vision. So what the glasses are doing is they're almost putting that missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle back. And so with a stroke, what I would always say is that it's probably best to try the glasses. It's very personal, you know, it's each individual person can be very different. So just trying the glasses can really help. Okay, so we're just going to take a very short break, and I'm just going to have a drink, and we'll be back at 2:30. Okay, thanks everyone.